And the latest round of sanctions add to those already in place against Russia and President Vladimir Putin. Putin ignored the previous rounds of sanctions and warned NATO allies any attempt to interfere with the military action would lead to, quote, serious consequences. Fox 43's Madeline Cudahy spoke with experts on how the sanctions could impact both Russia and the global economy.
The invasion of Ukraine, prompting global leaders and President Biden to impose several sanctions on Russia in hopes of destabilizing its economy. A move Victoria Kitterer, a professor of history at Millersville University who grew up in Kyiv, says is vital to containing the threat of war.
That sanctions are very important. All countries should break diplomatic relations with Russia. I cannot even imagine how after attack on Ukraine, somebody will shake hand to Putin. His hands are covered by blood.
The impacts of the sanctions here in the U.S. could be felt immediately, as Russia is one of the world's largest producers of oil and gas, accounting for 17% of the world's natural gas and 12% of its oil. However, she says it's a sacrifice that needs to be made to ensure Putin doesn't extend his reach.
Absolutely sure that next will be Baltic states, then next will be Poland, and then a war turn to all Europe and then to United States. So better pay, I don't know, several months, a higher price on oil, gas, than face late war on European territory and probably even American territory.
Analysts say U.S. sanctions against Russia could lead to retaliation. However, John Stone, a Russian studies professor at Franklin and Marshall, doesn't believe that sanctions alone will be enough.
Honestly, no. I don't think so. I think short of any kind of direct military intervention, I think Russian government and Putin is already fairly well underway for their next steps.
Those next steps by President Putin, Stone says, are a matter of shifting speculation, but the economic implications will be widespread.
The ways in which those types of disruptions could have pretty severe effects on the global economy is a distinct possibility.
Madeline Cudahy, Fox 43 News.